During a heated episode of BBC's Question Time, host Fiona Bruce was forced to halt the discussion after clashing with Labour MP Stephen Kinnock over the ongoing UK migrant crisis. The fiery exchange unfolded as the panel tackled the controversial issue of immigration, sparking visible frustration from the usually composed presenter. The debate centred on the government's handling of illegal migration and the one in, one out policy, which has been heavily criticised following reports that deported individuals have managed to return to the UK by small boats. Bruce was joined on the panel by Conservative MP Harriet Baldwin, broadcaster Mariella Frostrup, and former Tory Minister Nadine Dorries. Tensions rose when an audience member voiced anger about the growing number of migrants arriving illegally. She questioned why other European nations, such as Poland, appear to maintain stricter border control, while the UK continues to struggle. Why is it that Poland can do this, and we can't? She asked. In Poland, there aren't illegal immigrants, but here, you can just come in and stay in hotels. Kinnock responded by blaming the UK's departure from the European Union and the Dublin Convention, which previously allowed EU nations to return asylum seekers to the first country they entered. When the United Kingdom was in the EU, we were part of the Dublin Convention, he explained. That allowed countries to send people back to the first safe country where they claimed asylum. Interrupting, Bruce interjected sharply, but Britain hardly ever did that. Kinnock snapped back, well, that's what a deterrent is. Frustrated by his evasiveness, Bruce raised her hand and exclaimed, hang on. Prompting an awkward pause in the broadcast. As the exchange grew more tense, Bruce pushed back. We had the Dublin Convention, but we actually sent very few people back under it, and you know that. Her comment drew murmurs of agreement from parts of the audience, while Kinnock attempted to defend his stance. He argued that the UK's small boat crisis only escalated after Brexit, adding, when we left the European Union, we came out of the Dublin Convention. That was one of Nigel Farage's bright ideas. That's why I think it's right to call these the Farage boats, the Brexit boat. Bruce, refusing to let him oversimplify, countered that migration issues long predated Brexit. People came in lorries, Stephen, she reminded him. Despite her interruptions, Kinnock maintained that Britain's departure from the EU removed vital legal mechanisms that could have prevented the current influx. The clash highlighted growing frustration among both the public and broadcasters over political inaction on immigration. Bruce's assertive intervention underscored her reputation for challenging evasive politicians, while Kinnock's combative tone reflected Labour's struggle to defend its own immigration stance amid widespread criticism. The moment quickly spread across social media, with many praising Bruce for refusing to let political spin dominate the conversation. Others accused her of bias, arguing that her interruptions disrupted a legitimate explanation of the policy background. The episode served as a microcosm of Britain's wider immigration debate, one that continues to divide politicians, journalists, and the public alike. As the government faces mounting pressure to control borders and deliver on promises to stop the boats, fiery exchanges like this are likely to remain a defining feature of British political discourse.